Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is just darkness, like a void. Like a hole within the hole, something you can't escape from no matter how hard you climb.
He was just the odd kid outright. We all just seemed to just focus on him and pick on him, and he ended up committing suicide.
The first thing I think of when it comes to cyberbullying is that kids get hurt, and I see a lot of very, very hurt kids because of it.
I was bullied both physically and cyberbullied, but closer to 7th and 8th grade was when it got a lot worse.
I remember one day specifically where we had just got him good and he broke down and started crying in front of us. It was like this whole time it had just built up, and I finally had seen him be a person, and I saw the humanity side of him.
I've seen people fall from cyberbullying. They've either just gave up on their lives, they lost their will to live.
I was called fat, I was called ugly. I was always told that I'd never get anywhere in life and that I sucked at singing, even though it's something I love to do.
And you can tell because I was their punching bag, and they saw what kind of damage that can do to one another.
We insulted him and just picked on him. I felt a huge personal responsibility for that.
They could easily go on social media and say, hey, did you see her shirt today? It looks awful. And that'd be pretty easy to do rather than going up to the person saying, I do not like what you're wearing today.
Our job is to teach kids that, you respect each other. And if you just go back to all of those basic human things, be kind to each other, respect each other. All of those things those are basic. Those things haven't changed in 100 years.
We just picked this kid, had no good reason.
I do believe I am a lot stronger than what I was. Bullying does make you stronger, whether it's over text or whatever. It makes you stronger.
Watching my friends be victims of that destroyed me more than cyberbullying because it made me feel responsible for their death.
And maybe I did forgive myself. Maybe it was a more forgive and forget, but it's still such a sad thing.
For cyberbullying, I think it's going to take the whole village. I think this is one of those things that we all have to be aware of. It's not just kids, it's not just adults and parents, it's everybody. We all have to be all hands on deck with this one.
You can think about cyberbullying into a physical form. If you tear a paper in half, you can't make that paper whole again. You can tape it together, but will it ever be the same?